hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills.
Right here.
The Lombardi Trophy waiting in the wings tonight. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here, and the narrative we are all focusing on this evening, partner, in a franchise's first ever appearance here. Can they win it all?
And we're focusing on it. The country's focused on it. Everybody on the outside is focused on it. But here's the deal, Kate. If they're going to get it done, they've got to play light, not tight. And that is so much easier said than done on this stage.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Cuts to the right. Open lane there. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
I really hate this game.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Chandler. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Cuts it to the right, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On first down, it's Gibbs. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Led the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Caton, here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
180!
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
20!
Running it after the penalty. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180!
Off to the air now. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
180!
Shotgun snap here to go. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Davis up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
And they were in their defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Third and long for him here. This is brought in by Coleman. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run. Davis. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
4-yard line.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. He gets it again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Quite the moment early in the big game, Brock. This is third and goal.
319.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Block 20.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Again, it's Gibbs. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. The Lions out in front. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at third and very long. To the air on third and long. Makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here we go. What's that?
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on first and 10.
What? Like 20. Two. Turbo.
From the red zone on first. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
180.
Now Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
180.
Motioning him from the slot right. Goff on 3rd. That one complete to St. Brown. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gibbs goes up and over for the touchdown. The Lions now lead by 10. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fox now to kick this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
After the sack, could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Shotgun hand off now to Chandler. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 47-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here goes the line. 20. Hey, kill. What's that?
Goff off the play action. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
180.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here goes the line. Attack.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
What? Black 20. That.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Run. 180.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Johnson now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Trying down the middle with Chandler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning. And it's the Bills with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Allen to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Brad Robbins on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Go tonight. 180.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Got to the air now. Absolutely fires this one right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. 180.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to Sloan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Line 20.
They go play action with Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting to the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hell, you won. Not. Like 20.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Like 20.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Montgomery. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings them to third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Allen on third down. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
They send a man in motion. Play action here with Goff. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
We go tonight. What turbo?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Throwing is gone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
180.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
They'll try it left with Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now Allen. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Training from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Round 80.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Davis. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have possession at their own 46. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
We go. Shell. Line 20.
Goff setting to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Look. 180. Done.
From the gun, Goff. This one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Cut. Right, what? Cut.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. He's thrown deep to the left side. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Bills with a punt team out there. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw from Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action now with Allen. That's brought in. It's his back leg, Davis. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then never get some positive yards.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Bills have the ball, but they need to erase that deficit to win their first title. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What's that?
Allen. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Dude, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other. Give him a chance to make a play.
2nd down run by Davis. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
What's that?
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes.
And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Back to throw now, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down.
What's that?
Desperation time here. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
My 20. What's that?
Here's a gift to Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He was brought down.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Cut. 180. Cut.
A give to Gibbs. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Cut. Block 20. Cut.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Come on. 180. Turbo.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
It's 2nd down.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing here, Allen. Left side, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer